Tied a record today, may tie or set a new one tomorrow. 86 was the official high at Easterwood this afternoon, which ties the record of 86 set back in 2024. So familiar air that we're in, at least as far as the last year is concerned. And as we neared Thanksgiving last year too, we were talking about some rain, some thunderstorms, and that is exactly how we're going to finish this week. More record heat again forecast for tomorrow, high of 86, a very small chance for a stray shower. Wednesday onward, though, is our next shot at finding, I think, some measurable rain. Just a few passing showers there on Wednesday. As we load up some more moisture, I think that leads to some more cloud cover. And like I mentioned, maybe a couple of afternoon downpours at the most. Thursday is still our day. That's still your first alert weather day where we expect the most impactful, most widespread round of rain and thunderstorms. A lot of that may not happen until post-sunset. More on that in just a moment. It was a sunny day across the state of Texas. We will continue that going into tomorrow, but already things in the works as this ridge of high pressure starts to break down, move off to the east. You see a couple of different low pressure systems that we're tracking. One that moves far away from the state of Texas over the course of the next several days. Another one impacting the west coast after a weekend filled with a lot of rain from this low. Well, that's going to be on a more southerly trajectory, and that's the one that impacts us as we finish up the week and head into the weekend. As of right now, though, it does look like most of your weekend plans, if not all of them, should be salvaged other than just a couple of passing showers. This is the latest look at some model data that really does like to clear us out and even set up a brief ridge of high pressure ahead of the next system into early next week. We're also starting to get some high-res data that reaches into Thursday. First, some passing showers possible in both the morning and the afternoon there on Wednesday. We'll finish with some peaks of sun and again an isolated shower or two. And then it's all eyes off to the west as that cold front nears us Wednesday night into Thursday. It's more central Texas, right over the heart of the state. And going through the day on Thursday, another round expected. And that eventually moves eastward into the Brazos Valley over the course of Thursday afternoon, maybe even Thursday evening into Thursday night. That is where the most widespread rain and thunderstorm chance comes from. That's what that 80% means there for Thursday. Up to 60% now for Friday for some rain and storms that could just spill right on into our Friday morning especially. But like I mentioned, right now Friday afternoon and evening plans are looking dry. So we're going to continue to watch that in terms of what we have going on this weekend. A lot of stuff. For right now, most of those weekend plans are looking good to go. We will continue to watch that. Like we mentioned, though, the most impactful day here, that's first alert weather day there for Thursday. It's Thursday afternoon, even into Thursday night, where we see some of these storms potentially continuing. Some heavy rain. However, some gusty winds are going to be a possibility as well. So an isolated severe storm, we can't rule that out right now. I just don't think that's a huge concern for Thursday afternoon into the evening. Of course, be weather aware, continue to track that here along with us on air and on the KBTX weather app. As far as Friday going into Saturday, one of the big events we have there in downtown Bryan is the lights on. It is very likely to be dry as of right now. If model data confirms that, we will still maintain about a 20% shot of some showers, though. That'll be a forecast to revisit, as well as Aggie Game Day, where it looks like it's going to be one of the cooler days that we've seen there at Kyle Field. I still wouldn't call it chilly, especially during game time. That 11 o'clock kick through the afternoon, a few showers are going to be a possibility, but right now don't look super likely. As we wrap up the weekend and head into next week, looks likely that we'll find some more scattered thunderstorms, and with that, some cooler air to work with. Nearing Thanksgiving, we could be talking some Arctic air rolling into the area.